Welcome to Hands On with DoItYourself.com. I'm your host, Noah Shuffman. Today we're at beautiful Arlington Garden in Pasadena, California, where we're going to look at some common pruning mistakes and how we can fix them. Sit back, relax, let's get to cutting. Fresh pepper. This is from the California pepper tree, and my friend Jacky Surber right here. Hi, Jacky. She just pruned this off the tree for us. Jacky is the owner of Urbafloria, which is
a sustainable landscape design company.
Okay, excellent. And you're also a member of the APLD, which is
the Association of Professional Landscape Designers.
I got the acronym right. So I usually run away from women with sharp objects, but I'm making an exception today because I know you're going to teach us a lot. So we're going to learn about pruning, the do's and don'ts, and I think we're going to have a little bit of fun, right?
Let's get into it.
I think let's do it. Come on. All right, thanks to Fiskars, we have their newest pruning tools right here, the Power Gear 2 series. So I have a 32-inch lopper, I have head shears, and then of course the hand pruner. And what I like about this gear technology is it gives you more power with less effort. All right, well, we were gonna take a stroll down this lovely path, but darn it, the tree was in the way, right? So, another chance to prune. So what are we gonna do right here with this mulberry tree?
Well, first of all, before we do any cutting, one of the common mistakes that I see is people don't take the time to sanitize their tools in between trees. So we're gonna use some rubbing alcohol here that you can get at any drugstore. And we just wanna wipe both sides of the blade and sanitize that.
Makes sense. We do it for doctors, for people, we might as well do it for trees and plants too, right? Perfect.
There's a lot of branches in the way here, but as I went under the tree, what I noticed is there's some crossing branches. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna remove some of those branches.
All right, so actually I'm gonna take a crack at this, right? So
give it a try.
Ready to get in here?
Okay, whoa. So one of the most common mistakes I see is when you have a large branch that you wanna remove is trying to do it all at once. If you take too much off at once, that bark can peel back and tear down the tree. So we want to remove it in sections to reduce the weight on the branch.
We have you here to keep me in check.
We do.
I knew it. So what do you think? This looks like a good spot right about here?
So yes, that'd be good.
Okay, great. Now that I've cut here, I can go ahead and come back to...
Yeah, just to be safe, maybe cut it one more time over here.
All right.
Usually we recommend 3 cuts.
Cutting it is easier than getting the branch down.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
So now just remember, you want to come not flush with the trunk and not at a 90-degree angle, but about halfway in between.
How about there?
Okay.
How'd I do?
That looks good.
Okay, so does it matter at all that we have a little bit of damage to the bark here or around?
No, this is a pretty big branch here. This is going to heal up pretty quickly, so
it's just a
it's
flesh
kind of
wound,
unavoidable
really.
Sometimes when you're doing pruning.
Yeah, I could see that. He's gonna heal just fine. You'll be all right, buddy.
You'll be okay.
Let's hit this branch right here. All right, so I'm gonna get in here. Just like so. Like butter. You know what? This is actually a lot of fun. I could get carried away and just start cutting like crazy, right? But you want to be careful of that, right?
Right, it's very easy to get carried away when you're pruning. It is fun. So take a step back in between your larger cuts and just take a look at the tree, reevaluate, and then come back.
So we'll step away and see what we've done so far and then see if there's maybe other tools that would be good for some of the smaller branches or harder to reach places.
I think we should come back in with the hand pruners and get some of these little bit of the smaller branches that are still in our way.
That's why you're the professional. New tool, now I have a hand pruner, right? For some of the smaller jobs on the tree. Obviously, I'm not gonna take something of this size and cut off.
For that, you're gonna wanna use the lopper. So we're just kind of coming in here and doing some fine tuning, cleaning up some of the remaining low-hanging branches that are, less than 3/4 inch in diameter.
That's the key, 3/4 inch here.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I think I can measure that out. I can eyeball that. What about this? This branch here appears to be no longer living.
That branch is dead, so you want to take that back.
All the way to the end, I would assume. All
Perfect.
Right, done. Getting better at this.
Any of this other dead wood, you can clean that up.
So all these little guys here.
Those are all dead.
This is gonna help. And does this help keep the tree healthier?
Yes, anytime you have dead wood on a tree, that's gonna naturally be an invitation for decomposers and insects to come in.
How about that?
That looks great.
we pruned the tree and cleared a path, and it looks amazing. I think, I speak for myself, of course, but I think we did an amazing job. Would you say that? You're the professional.
Yeah, I think it looks good, and now people can walk through and enjoy the rest of the Arlington garden.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
Fred thanks you too. That's the tree, I named him, in case you didn't know.
I thought it was more of a she.
Oh, well, you are the expert. Sorry, Fred. All right, so moving on with the hedge shears, it has the longer blades, right? So the point of that is to catch more branches at once, right?
So you can use the hedge shears just to clean up the shape. Hedge shears are great for formal gardens when you want to have that really nice clean look.
Okay, so am I now?
No,
okay, so what did I do wrong?
So basically, for the hedge shears, you're basically just kind of cleaning up the outside. So it's really for the smaller diameter branches. If you have anything larger you want to remove, you want to go to this. And if it's really large, you want to go back to the loppers.
Making headway, and look how much better my tree looks already.
Great.
Thank you. I'm a natural. What can I say? High five. You know what? Always look at the elbow. Did you know this?
No.
Look at the elbow. You never miss. Okay. Jackie just grabbed the hand pruners and ran over here like Usain Bolt because, however, you should never run with pruners in your hand because she saw these suckers at the bottom of this tree, right? So what does that mean?
Well, one thing I see a lot in people's homes is they don't remove the suckers, which are the branches that are coming and sprouting up from the base of the tree. And what happens over time, if you leave these here, they will start to compete with the tree. So we're going to remove these suckers as low as we can. So naturally, these trees, they want to be multi-trunked, so if you want to keep them as a single trunk tree, you're gonna have to stay on top of the suckers.
Yeah, I could see that. So I see that here, nobody got on the suckers for this tree, and look what happens. It's not a pretty sight. Thank goodness this tree has Jackie around. Well, we didn't make it in time for this guy today, but I know I myself, along with a lot of the plants and trees around here, thank you. I learned a lot today, and I had a lot of fun. So I want to thank you, and I want to thank Arlington Garden and Fiskars for sending us all these awesome tools to learn today. Another awesome day. I'd say it's a job well done. Hi. You got that right. High five, always. Pruning. Who knew it wasn't just the newest dietary fad? I want to give a big thank you to Jacky Surber. I know I learned a lot today, and I hope you did too. For all of your home improvement needs, check out DoItYourself.com. Until next time, I'm Noah Shuffman, and remember, keep your hands on DoItYourself.com.